Have you heard of Estonia's majestic myth? In the rich forests of Estonia, there's a legend about a magical deer known as the white stag. This ethereal creature is said to guide lost travelers to safety. According to the tale, a hunter once saw the white stag while lost and hungry. The stag appeared out of nowhere, glowing in the moonlight, and led the hunter through dense woods to a safe village. But here's the twist. The white stag isn't just a guide, it's a protector. If someone with an impure heart tries to follow it, the stag vanishes into thin air. Many Estonians believe that seeing the white stag is a sign of great fortune and that the creature chooses who it reveals itself to. So if you ever wander through Estonia's mystical forests, keep an eye out. Who knows, you might be chosen by the white stag.
Did you know? Peru's ancient floating islands. Hey everyone! Did you know about Peru's incredible floating islands? These aren't just any islands. The Uros people have been making these islands from reeds for centuries on Lake Titicaca, one of the highest navigable lakes in the world. The islands are made entirely from totora reeds, which they also use to build houses and boats. Living on these islands is like stepping back in time. The reeds must be constantly replenished, and life on these floating platforms offers a unique lifestyle intertwined with nature. From catching fish to crafting beautiful reed items, the Uros offer a glimpse into how humans can adapt and thrive. Amazing, right? If you plan to visit Peru, don't miss this surreal experience.
Did you know about the hidden pioneer of genetics? Meet Nettie Stevens, a name you probably haven't heard before. Born in 1861, Nettie Stevens was an American biologist who made one of the most important discoveries in genetics. While studying mealworms, she figured out that chromosomes determine the sex of an organism. This was a groundbreaking finding. She discovered that males have both X and Y chromosomes, while females have two X chromosomes. Imagine this happening at a time when women were rarely seen in laboratories. Sadly, her work was overshadowed by her male contemporaries. Yet, her contributions laid the foundation for modern genetics, changing how we understand biology forever. Next time you hear about genetics, remember Nettie Stevens, a hidden pioneer. Can trees talk? Discover secrets of the Blackfeet tribe. Did you know the Blackfeet tribe of North America believes in the secret communication of trees? The Blackfeet, native to the Great Plains of Montana, have a fascinating tradition that considers trees as wise beings. They believe that trees can send messages to humans, especially during important life events. For instance, when a Blackfeet person is making a significant decision, they might seek out a sacred tree and quietly listen for guidance. They say the rustling of the leaves can whisper answers and provide clarity. This intimate connection to nature is not just about respect. It's also about gaining wisdom and insight from the world around them. This tradition highlights the deep bond the Blackfeet have with their natural environment, teaching us to look beyond the obvious and listen to the subtle voices of nature. Fascinating, right?
Did you know one woman mapped the stars? Have you ever heard of Henrietta Swan Leavitt? She was an American astronomer who made an amazing discovery. Born in 1868, Henrietta worked at the Harvard College Observatory. Back then, women weren't even allowed to use the telescopes. But she didn't let that stop her. Henrietta studied photographs of stars. She noticed something incredible. Some stars got brighter and dimmer at regular intervals. These stars are called Cepheid variables. Henrietta found a way to measure the distance to these stars. Her discovery helped other scientists calculate how far away things are in space. Without her, Edwin Hubble couldn't have discovered that the universe is expanding. Henrietta's work is still used by astronomers today. Isn't that amazing? She opened up a whole new way to look at the universe. Next time you look at the stars, think about Henrietta Swan Leavitt and her incredible contribution to astronomy. Did you know? The world's only tea-only island. Welcome to Sri Lanka, home to the world's only island solely dedicated to tea. Nestled in the picturesque Kandy region lies the Ceylon Tea Museum, reserving 187,500 acres of lush green tea plantations. Not many know this, but Sri Lanka, formerly known as Ceylon, perfected the art of tea cultivation for over 150 years. In fact, the island contributes to 10% of the world's tea production. The tea estate workers still handpick the finest tea leaves, ensuring superior flavor and quality. Visitors can experience the magic, explore the museum, witness the traditional tea-making process, and savor the freshest brews on this unique tea-centric paradise. Ready for a tea-rific journey?
Did you know Canada has a secret rainforest? When you think of Canada, a temperate rainforest might not be the first thing that comes to mind. But the Great Bear Rainforest on the Pacific coast of British Columbia is one of the world's largest temperate rainforests. It's a pristine wilderness that's home to ancient trees, some of which are over 1,000 years old. You'll also find an elusive creature called the Kermode bear, also known as the spirit bear, which is a rare subspecies of the black bear with white fur. This rainforest is so remote that it's best accessed by boat or seaplane, making it a hidden gem for nature lovers and adventurers. Protected under environmental agreements, the Great Bear Rainforest represents a unique ecosystem that combines dense forests, deep fjords, and richly diverse wildlife. Believe it or not, such a lush, green landscape exists in Canada. Did you know about Agnes Pockels? Today, we're diving into the intriguing story of Agnes Pockels, a self-taught German scientist who made incredible contributions to surface science. Born in 1862, she wasn't allowed to attend university because she was a woman. But did that stop her? Absolutely not. Agnes turned her kitchen into a lab and began conducting experiments on water surfaces. She even created an instrument called the Pockels trough to measure surface tension. Her diligent work came to light when she wrote a letter to renowned physicist Lord Rayleigh, who then helped publish her findings. This brought Agnes the recognition she deserved. Thanks to her, we have a better understanding of how liquids interact with surfaces, which has been crucial in fields like chemistry and biology. It's fascinating how determination and curiosity can overcome any barrier.
Have you heard about Japan's Tengu? Long ago in the dense forests of Japan lived the Tengu, a mischievous bird-like spirit with human and avian features. Tengu had bright red faces and long noses, and they were known to both help and hinder humans. One day, a humble woodcutter stumbled upon an old Tengu resting under a tree. Feeling compassionate, the woodcutter offered his lunch to the Tengu. In return, the Tengu gifted him a magical fan. The Tengu warned, "Use this fan wisely, for it can make things grow or shrink." When the greedy neighbor heard of the magical fan, he stole it while the woodcutter slept. However, in his greed, he misused the fan and turned into a tiny speck, vanishing into the wind. The tale of the Tengu teaches the values of kindness and humility, illustrating that greed only leads to one's downfall.
The Berbers, their starling night dance. Have you ever heard of the Berbers, an ethnic group from North Africa? One fascinating aspect of their culture is the Ahwash dance. Ahwash is a traditional group dance held during nighttime under a starlit sky. Villagers gather in a circle, and it typically involves rhythmic clapping and beating of drums, accompanied by poetic singing. This isn't just a performance, it is a vital part of Berber social life, often marking important events like weddings and harvest seasons. The night atmosphere adds a mystical element to the dance, making it a mesmerizing sight. As the drums beat faster and louder, the energy of the dancers rises, creating a captivating and almost hypnotic celebration of community and tradition. It's a beautiful reminder of how music and dance can unite people, transcending the barriers of time and language.
Did you enjoy these 10 strange facts? We will bring you more interesting topics in the next video, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and enjoy.